friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do another review of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Now listen here, TLC. Who do you think? 3 hours, y'all. 3 hours. That's an Avengers movie. 3 hours? No. If y'all think that I'm going to sit up here all, times a day, this ain't going to be no hour video. This ain't going to be no 50-minute video. I'm going to try to limit this to 40 and under. I'm not going to be sitting up here all day. I can't do it. Okay. It was stretched out way too long. Okay. Way too long. All right. Speaking of stretched out like Yo-Yo's neck, let's talk about Yolanda. All right. What's wrong with her, y'all? I know I come here and I keep asking the same question. What's wrong with her? So we have Yolanda. She meeting up with her children. Okay, her son and her daughter. Cara, is that her name? And DeMonte. So she's telling them that she has not heard from Williams. Okay. She's still confused by all of this. But don't you fret, friends. She have heard from someone. See, one of Williams' female friends, okay, goes by the name of Sweet Tits. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me, church. The female friend of Williams goes by the name of Sweet Tits. Boy, oh boy. So Yolanda says that this female friend, okay, told her that the reason why Williams is unable to contact her is because he was hacked. And of course, Yolanda, she's ecstatic. She's like, see, I told you he got hacked. See, okay? I mean, I can't contact him, but I could contact his friend, Sweet Tits. So, the son and daughter said, Mom, do you know how crazy this sounds? Yolanda said, no, it ain't crazy at all. It makes perfect sense. Yolanda, I'm not going to spend too much time on you. Okay? Because, see, what the school system that you went to should have, I'm not. See, I'm not going to spend one-on-one time with you. While, Caesar on the left of you and David is on the right of you in that special classroom. The trio of special. See, I'm not going to spend that time on you. Okay? Got one beating his head up against the wall, one drooling, and one have outbursts because the only thing they know how to say is a cuss word. Which one was you, Yolanda? Were you the drooler? See, I don't think so. I think you the one that always caused chaos in the classroom. You the cusser. You were the cusser. That was you, Yolanda. You're not fooling me with this innocent, wild-eyed, stretched neck, perfect. Y'all see her mascara? It was crisp. Y'all remember? Crisp. Honey, that eyeliner on point. Don't matter if it's black, yellow, green, orange, or blue. She got that mascara on. Okay, and see, this side of your head ain't fooling me either. That you got it gelled down. See, that's a hood hairstyle back in the 90s. You were a hood chick. See, this little innocent Williams, you're not fooling me. You were a disruptive person in the special ed class. Listen, let's just call it like I said. Now, she says that it's okay for this Sweet Tits to contact her. Now, Yolanda, you're saying that Williams is in love with you. If this man loves you, why is he friends with anybody by the name of Sweet Tits? So, of course, the kids was like, this is enough. Okay, my mom is being catfish. Williams don't exist. Sweet Texas Williams. It's just a whole big mess. So we're going to take her back to the house, and we are going to do an image search on Williams. Of course, here's Yolanda. What's that? What's an image search? I'm not too hip on this internet stuff. Just want to slap the dog piss out of it, y'all. Just want to slap the dog piss out of her. So, of course, they pull up Williams. She has a folder called Williams. That's what the folder's called, y'all. So, they pull up Williams, and her daughter said, "Nah, I know not. This is who you like." And so, here's Yolanda. Yeah. So the son is like, my God, my Lord, my God. So they're doing an image of Williams, okay, searching the internet to see if there's any other similar, images to that photo. Yeah, we all know what's going on here, okay, what's going on here, all right. And see, people are saying that Yolanda's acting. Okay, fine. See, I'm only going to review what she gives me. Okay, now see, on the show, she's not acting. See, on the show, this is real. Okay, she really thinks Williams is real. So this is how I'm going to review it. Yolanda, this is what we'll need for you to do. I'm going to need for you to stub your pinky toe on the side of a dresser. That's what I'm going to need for you to do. Okay, I want it to hurt. All right, now, since Yolanda's in that special class, who's her classmate? Let's go on over to delusional David. Now, see, David is the one that drools in the classroom. See, David is the drooler. Okay? So, we have David. As we know, last week, David showed up at a stranger's door because he thought that's where Lana lived. So, who came to a door, honey, when I tell you I never wanted a serial killer to come to that door? I was thinking to myself, now I'm going to need that serial killer from Silence of the Lambs to come to that door. Y'all know the one that was wearing the skin, had the girl down there in that hole, and he was dancing around. That's who I needed to come to that door. Now, we get some little short, stocky guy who didn't even know what time of day it was. I'm like, where's your weapon? So here's David. He's in shock. And then the stubby guy, they're just looking at each other. And so the stubby guy was like, "Oh, can I help you?" And so David was like, Lada. And so the guy was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So, of course, David had to pull out the translator app, child. And he's like, "She lives here. Do Lana live here? Her. And so the man was like, "No, partner. Okay? No one like that lives here. I've lived here since 1995, and I ain't never seen the likes of that." Ever. Okay? Ever. All right? You got the wrong apartment. Okay? So here is delusional David. "I don't understand. This is the address. I don't get it." And then he's standing there telling this complete stranger who should have had a knife, telling him, "This is my girlfriend of 7 years. So the man is like, "I don't give two shits." Honey, that man could care less. David. So, after a couple of minutes of standing there and realizing that, David, this ain't it. This ain't it. She don't live here. So David was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bye." So he walks out and he says, "Is she lying? Why would she give me this address? I don't understand why she's doing this." And then he says, "Did I miss the signs? Am I ignoring the signs?" Really, delusional David? Let's see. She's done stood you up 3 times, okay? All right? Then you get over there. She stood you up at the train station. She stood you up at the cafe. She done gave you an address that's not real, and you still think that this woman is I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm leaving. I don't understand why she's doing this. Is this a game to her? And then he says, listen, if I talk to her on the chat that I done spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for, if I talk to her and she explains to me, I'll still be with her. I love this woman. This is who I want to be with. This is who I was ready to propose to. Casper. David ready to propose to Casper. Now let me tell y'all something. Next week preview, David said that he's going to get a private investigator. David, save your money. Give your money to me. That's what you do. Okay, just give it to me. All right? David is willing to pay money to somebody to find somebody who don't exist. David the drooler, y'all. That's all I'm going to spend on David. I'm not spending no more time on David. All right, let's move on. Now, YouTube girl and Miss Australia. Where's their blood? Did somebody get snatched ball? Okay, next. All right, now, let's talk about Tom and Darcey. This won't take long, okay? For some reason, TLC wants us to care about Tom and Darcey. We don't. Do y'all care? I don't. Why are we even talking about Tom and Darcey? They're not even together. They broke up at the restaurant. So Darcey, she's unpacking her luggage, okay? How long was she in New York, y'all? Did y'all see all that luggage? I said, good God almighty. I thought you was only there for a couple of days. But anyway, we have Darcey. She's unpacking her stuff. She said that she's over Tom. She done blocked him. It's over, okay? She's tired of the tears, and she's tired of getting hurt. So we have Tom, okay? Tom says that he feels bad about what went down in New York. He feels bad about what he said to her, and he wanted to apologize to her in person. He would have called, he would have texted, but he couldn't because she blocked him. So he decided to do the non-stalkerish thing and show up at her house. So he goes to her house, okay, who opens up the door? Darcey's sister. Darcey's sister said, I know not. I know you ain't standing here at my sister Darcey. That fool here. So Darcey was like, who is it? Who is it? Now, I want to say something, friends, okay? Darcey is chilling around the house. Does her tits have to be out all the time? Maybe she's sweet tits. Darcey be having her tits on 100. Them things are up to here. I was like, Darcey, you chilling at your house. Why does everybody need to see your tits? Oh my God. So anyway, she goes to the door. There's Tom. All right. And so Tom is saying that, you know, he wanted to apologize about what went down in New York. Okay. That, you know, he wanted to see her. He wanted to talk to her. But hey, he had to come out here because, you know, you blockmailed everything. And here's Darcey. What are you doing? You said all you wanted to say in New York. You said it all. Like Darcey be looking. Darcey look like she's like 2 seconds from crying every time she opened her mouth to Tom. Okay? And she's like, like, shut up, Darcey. Tell that man to get out your face. Tell that man to get off your front step. He called you fat. Oh, so anyway, so Tom says that he wrote her a letter to express how he felt. And she was like, boy, if you don't go somewhere, first of all, we ain't 15 in classroom. Why you write me a letter? Say what you got to say. You a man, right? You a man? You had a whole relationship underneath my nose? You said I done put on weight. You a man? Tell me how you feel. I ain't reading that letter. In fact, you said that I was not the one. Okay, you said you was in love with another girl. Why you on my doorstep? The same way you came is the same way you leave. Take your feet to the street and take that raggedy elementary school letter with you. And so then she said, bye. So she shut the door. Tom stool on the stool, honey. And then he come talking about it's her fault. He says, well, at least she could have read it. No, she couldn't. No. And then he was like, well, let me go ahead and put this on the windshield. So he stuck it on her car, honey. All right. And so he was like, you know what? I'm done with Darcey. Okay. I'm glad I found another woman. All right. That's not like Darcey. Just being so rude and mean and nasty and condescending. I mean, he's just a nasty dude. I used to like Tom. But honey, Tom done lost a little bit of weight and this done went to his big old head. Tom, stop. So then we have Darcey and her sister talking. Darcey said, listen, I'm sick of him. Okay, he gonna write me a letter. I ain't reading that. I'm done with him. It's over. Okay, so the sister goes out there and Darcey was like, rip it up. Rip it. So the sister rips up the letter and see, that should be the end of it. That should be the end of Tom and Darcey. But then they did the preview next week and they showing Tom. TLC, why do you keep showing him? We don't care. Or I guess I should say I don't care. I don't want to see Tom. I don't want to see Darcey. They broke it up. Let it go. Hey, just like another love TKO. Come on. I say you gotta let it go. Ow. Who sings that, y'all? Looks like another love TKO. Anyway, that's Tom and Darcey, child. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about Lisa and Usman. Okay, so as y'all know, it's been days, honey, and they have been trying to get Mama Usman's permission. Mama Usman have said no so many times. Okay, she's sick of it. So they're going over there one last time because they have to get married in like 3 days. Okay, so the clock is ticking. So they go over there, and so here is Usman. Mommy, she's an American. She loves me. Can we have permission? We need your permission, Mommy. Okay, so Mama Usman said, listen, I'm tired of you, and I'm tired of her. Okay, so Mama Usman finally gives permission for them to get married. Okay. Oh, happy day. Child, did y'all see Lisa kiss Mama Usman's hand? Did I see that right? Y'all know she went back up in that house, honey, and got that bucket, and she was like, so they finally got permission. Okay, Mama Usman is sick of them. She's sick of them coming to her village. The neighbors are already talking about her. Okay, Zahara from down the next hut was like, listen here. Okay, you keep bringing that white woman around here. We sick of her. Do something about it. So Mama Usman said, well, I got to get permission. So they got permission. They're getting ready. Okay, so then here comes Usman meeting the brother for rings. That's not traditional in Nigeria, but since Lisa is American, he wants to make her happy. So he's picking out these rings. Honey, these rings are ugly. They are huge, they are gaudy, they are flashy, and he says that is the type of jewelry that Nigerian women like. You know, unlike American women who, you know, wants a simple, you know, wedding band. So he finds a ring and he's talking to the brother. And the brother is like, listen, you sure about this? The same generic question that they all ask. And so Usman says yes, but of course Usman has his own problems, okay? Lisa is jealous. Lisa is controlling. And then Muhammad, the brother, was like, you need to be patient. Honey, we know that, you know, Muhammad didn't spend no time with Lisa, the real Lisa. Patience is not something that she has, child, okay? So here is Usman. Usman says that he's going to have to talk to Lisa about her jealousy, about her controlling, ways, that, if she is going to be his wife, okay, know your role. When I tell you to jump, you say how high. Usman said, I'm the man. See, that's how it goes down. I'm the man. You listen to me. Okay, that's what you do. I'm looking at auto-tune and I said, now see, that may work in Nigeria. Okay, but you the one that picked this 85-year-old woman set in her ways. You did that. Wasn't you there when she was cutting the shine with your friends? Wasn't you there when she was telling you about she didn't want this person to go to your event? You was there for all that, right? Okay. I guess you don't think you forgot that. I guess you forgot that. I guess you think that she's gonna change up just like that. Wrong. Wrong. You know what you got. You know who she is, and then you think she's gonna change? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. See, when she was in the classroom with Moses, Moses told her, "These shall not change." That's what Moses told her. Right before he parted the Red Sea. See, Moses told her, "These shall not change. I want you to be hostile, mean, and honoring." That's what I want. See, that's what Moses told in the classroom. See, you can't change her. So, they are getting some fruit. Now, what was that fruit called? Paw, Pete. What was it called, y'all? Paw. Anyway, they was getting some fruit, and she didn't like it, and so she had her some pineapple. And that's what, Usman said. Usman said, listen here, we get married in 3 days. Okay, this is what I'm going to need for you to do. I'm going to need for you to stop being a B word. And I'm going to need for you to start listening to me. And we're going to be happy. Because, see, the way you are now, I'm not going to be happy. And I can't have that. Okay? You're going to make me unhappy. You're jealous. Okay? You're controlling. See, that's not how the Nigerian women are. Okay? I'm going to need for you to be a Nigerian woman. Honey, Lisa is looking at him like he got 2 hands and said, now you listen here. Auto-tune. You mean to tell me you want me to change? I ain't change. Okay? I am not going to be obedient. Okay? You expect me to just listen to whatever you have to say. See, that's not how it works. Okay? I am who I am, and there's nothing you can do about it. You chose me, and that's it. And so here's auto-tune. He had a little bass in his voice. He said, I will not have you talk to me like that. I will not have you talk down to me like that. I'm the man. I'm the man. You will listen to me. I control this. I'm going to control the relationship. Honey, I was like, auto-tune, if you don't stop. Honey, Lisa said, you got me effed up all the way up. And she done gave the man the finger. Honey, she done gave the man the finger. And so here is auto-tune. Where you going, Lisa? Where you going? Where you going? See, you picked the auto-tune. I don't feel a bit sorry for you. Not a bit. See, this is how bad you want to get over to the United States. You want to get over to the United States so bad that you want this woman cussing you. This woman is calling you everything but the child of God, talk down to you. But that's how bad you want to go to the United States. Deal with it. This is who you chose. You spent all that time going over to Mama Usman to convince her for the blessing. Now you got it. You gonna talk about how Lisa's cutting up. Moving on. All right, this is another short and sweet. Let's talk about Geoffrey. And let's talk about V. Okay, as we know, V's Mama V is not down with Geoffrey, okay? Geoffrey told the mama and the brother that he was a street pharmacist back in the day, and that he had did, prison system. He was number 53569. But you know, he was young, he was dumb, he's done made something out of himself, and he loves, you know, the dollar. So they're packing up because they are going to meet his friend Igor. He has a Russian friend, okay, and his name is Igor, child. And so they're packing their stuff up, and V is saying that, you know, she has questions. She's questioning her relationship with Geoffrey because of his criminal background. And so Geoffrey was like, listen, I just feel like I'm being judged, okay? I'm being judged by something I did in the past, and look at how well I'm doing now. Even your mom's judging me, okay? And, you know, I'm just feeling some type of way. And so B was like, well, you know, deal with it, okay? You're going to be judged. You chose to sell drugs, all right? You were in prison, so you are going to be judged. Oh, my God. It's getting... Oh, the lighting, y'all. Oh, there you go. So you're going to be judged, okay? So they're on their way to the camping trip. They meet up with Igor, child. I said Igor. And honey, they had all of the things you do to go camping. Y'all, do y'all go camping? Y'all, I went camping one time with my ex-boyfriend, child. And honey, that's all it took was one time. He told me, he said, I will never, ever take you camping again. I said, hey, my job here is done. Honey, he thought that was going to hurt me. I was like, good. Honey, nope, not for me, said the flea. So, they're at this camping trip, and, you know, Igor, he's humorous, he's funny, he's, you know, like, how did y'all meet each other? They said the internet. And so they're just really carrying on the conversation. V, she really likes Igor. She was like, he is a typical Russian, okay? He is funny, he is, you know, humorous, he's a hunter, he's a fisher, he's a camper, he's all Russian, okay? So, Geoffrey, he goes to the bathroom, and so Igor was like, hey, since he's gone, what you think about my homeboy? And so she was like, and he was like, listen here, okay? I've known him for many years, and that guy over there, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Don't even worry about it, okay? You got a good one. Geoffrey is a good guy. And so that made V, you know, feel a little bit better that, you know, his Russian friend is giving him a stamp of approval, but she's still, you know, hesitant about going on further, you know, with Geoffrey. I mean, hey, you want to get to United States, V? Deal with it. That's all I got to say. Deal with it. All right, now let's talk about Ash and Avery. Now, this was a hot mess, okay? A hot mess. So, we have Ash and Avery on their way back to, I don't know where, his hometown. Because they've been on all these excursions and trips. Because he has a seminar. And so, he tells Avery, he says, listen, I talked to my ex-wife, okay? And she is willing to meet you. I was like, ding, ding. I want to see what she looked like. I want to see what this ex-wife is all about, child. What is this about? So anyway, so it's seminar day. And what was the seminar called, y'all? How to get a man. Looking for a man. Y'all are losers. Don't man want you. What was the name of this so-called seminar? Now, this whole time, all right, Avery made it seem like that he has hundreds of clients. So I expect that little room to be packed, wall to wall, ceiling to ceiling, floor to ceiling. It was like 6 women there, if that. So here comes Ash. Now right off the bat, you knew Ash didn't know what he was talking about. He was talking in circles. The more he talked, the more bigger his tongue got and eyes. Okay, bottom line is, I'm not going to go detail, blow by blow what Ash was saying, because in all honesty, I don't know, because he don't know. What I got from that is, women stay in the kitchen, cooking, cleaning, barefoot, pregnant, basically being submissive and feminine. Because apparently a girl don't have any type of masculinity because apparently if you are a female, honey, when she starts challenging him, child, he got all discombobulated. He got to stuttering. He got to stammering. Honey, his eyes was about to pop. I said, y'all better stop it. Honey, his eyes was like, oh. I was like, God almighty. So he had to excuse himself from the class. He got so shook. So here is Avery. Avery was like, what was that? What is going on? Okay, Avery was like, listen, I have never seen this side of him. Okay, what he is saying in front of these women is very sexist. And I don't think I can be with someone who thinks as women like this, who are making sexist statements. Okay, is this what he thinks? Is this how he thinks a woman should or should not act? Okay, that men are somewhat superior to women? Wait a minute now. So here's Ash. Ash says, listen, I done effed up. I don't know what's going on, okay? So then here comes Avery. Avery said, now, Ash is supposed to be the relationship coach. Women are paying him good money for advice about how to get a man. Okay? So here is Avery talking about the love guides or the love rules or the love stars. I don't know what she said. Something about love, the love rules. Okay? So they go back inside. So here comes Avery. Here comes Ash. Ash got a little drink of water. He got himself together, and honey, he starts in again. Talking about, what was it, y'all? The love signals, whatever. I was like, Ash, it is time for you to stop. And then what about some of the women? It was a couple of women taking notes. I said, if y'all don't put that pen and paper down, what you doing taking notes of this mess? I hope they're just saying in their notes, this boo's an idiot. Ash was all wrong. Okay, he was just stumbling and stammering, and the girl challenged him again, and honey, he started talking masculinity and femininity, and it was a mess. Honey, the women was laughing at him. It was time to go. Wrap it up. It was a wrap, okay? Avery was like, Lord have mercy, I cannot believe this happened. This was a hot mess with a triple S. So, they're outside and they're talking, and so here is Avery. Avery is trying to explain to Ash about how she feels like the seminar was just a complete mess, and how he feels like the woman's role should be. Okay? And so she's like, do you really honestly believe that? Okay, you believe what's coming out your mouth. You actually believe that because you're wrong. Okay? All right? You are wrong. So Avery said, listen, the feminine and masculine energy has nothing to do with gender. And that's absolutely right. Has absolutely nothing to do with it. And so she was like, do you believe that? And so here's Ash. Maybe I should have said dominant. And so Avery said, no, you shouldn't have said dominant. Here's the bottom line. Avery, okay, you were right in some points, okay, but Ash got up there and said what he believes. Ash believes that the woman should be in the kitchen, okay. Ash believes that the male is the dominant and that the female should just go along and, do what the man says. That he says that all female women should all be feminine. Okay, there shouldn't be a masculine bone in a woman's body. Honey, Ash was a hot mess. So, Ash says she wants me to say, okay, what she wants to hear. All right. That's what she wants me to say. I can't say that. That's not what I believe, okay? That seminar was a hot mess. I own that. Okay, but she ain't gotta talk to me like that. She don't want me to say how I feel. She wants me to say how she wants me to feel. Okay? And it ain't happening. So they're going back and forth. Avery is trying to get him to say something different, and he's not doing it. That's how he feels. That's what he thinks. So he's like, listen, I'm done. Okay? I'm over it. All right? First he kept saying, cool, okay, cool, okay. So he walks off, leaving Avery there, and I'm thinking to myself, Avery, do not follow him. Don't follow him. Stay there. Stay there. What does Avery do? She follows him, and she's like, Ash, I'm like, girl, he already said that we were emotional. Let that man come to you, girl. He'll come to you. So anyway, so she's following him, and she's talking to him, and he's walking to his car. He says that he's leaving, and they're just looking at each other. A whole mess. Just a mess. The seminar was about, and then this is another thing. Did they pay for that, y'all? Or are these producers friends and family of the show? Who are these women? And why in the world are they paying for a seminar that has Ash attached to it? Honey, Ash looked a whole mess. Just a mess. Oh, Ash, you and your eyes and your stretchy jeans. Let's move on, okay? So, y'all, last and certainly not least, y'all, let's talk about 4 for the 11. I wish I had the confidence of 4 for the 11. See, when he looks in the mirror, he don't see what I see. He see Idris Elba. He see Brad Pitt. That's who he see. Okay? He see that he's 6'5". Okay? Abs, pecs, a big broad chest, arms that can lift a car. See, a chiseled face. See, that's who he see when he look in the mirror. Well, do you know what I know? 4 for the 11. Do you see what I see? Let me tell you something, 4 for the 11. You got a whole nerve, okay? So they back at the hotel because they going to go on a little trip, okay? Because, honey, that rat and the sewage and the, rain and the sleeping on the floor, honey, Ed couldn't take no more. So he's taking Rosemarie to a little mini vacation, to a resort, okay? So Rosemarie is saying bye to her son and that sister who asked for money, child. So they're at the hotel, and here at 4 for 11, talk about, oh, I got you some things. So he come bringing out a bathing suit, child, and some lingerie. Okay, so here's Rose. Rose got the same facial expression. He's like, so then he says, well, I got something else that's not quite pleasant, okay? Now, I got you a toothbrush, toothpaste, and some mouthwash because your breath's not pretty. But see, this whole time, Ed is dying for a kiss. Can I have a kiss? 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 Here is 4 for the 11 trying to tell Rosemarie about hygiene. When he walking around here looking like his neck smell like burnt bologna and his hair smelling like cat piss. Y'all know his hair smell like cat piss and his neck smell like sweaty burnt bologna. 4 for the 11, I'm going to need you to walk off of a pier. You got a nerve. You know that's going to hurt Rosemarie's feelings? So then Rosemarie was like, now listen here, you are rude. I'm embarrassed. You hurt my feelings, okay? I brush my teeth every single day, okay? It don't have anything to do with me not brushing my teeth. I have an ulcer, okay? Now listen, I'm not one for bad breath, okay? But with the conditions that Rosemarie live in, well, listen, hey, if that's all she got is a little, sour mouth from a bubble gut stomach, okay. 4 for the 11, deal with it. You didn't care nothing about her breath when you was trying to hit it. When you was rubbing her feet. You didn't care nothing about her breath. But now all of a sudden her breath smelled like a bag of balls. Honey, woo, 4 for the 11, child. So then Ever since he came there. So now he's done hurt her feelings, all right? And so he was like, oh my God, you didn't tell me. You did not tell me that you had an ulcer. So now he feels bad, as you should. So there's Rosemarie. She's embarrassed. He hurt her feelings. She goes and brushed her teeth. And then he was like, I love you. And she said, you're ugly. He says, does that mean I love you? No! It means you're ugly and your neck smells like sweaty burnt bologna and your hair smells like cat piss. That's what it means. So, they took care of that. Okay, so then it was time for them to go on this little trip to go visit some monkeys. Okay, honey, them monkeys did not like 4th of 11. Honey, them monkeys was like, listen, you got food, I'm about to attack you for it. Honey, they was jumping on him. They was trying to get the food, and he was going, I'm scared, And it was so funny. Rosemarie was like, scared. And so he was like, are you afraid? Are you afraid? She was like, no, I ain't afraid. Okay, don't you see where I live? Honey, that rat was the size of that monkey. See, you new to this. I'm true to this. That's what Rosemarie said. Rosemarie said, I ain't scared of nothing. Okay? Nothing. So, here the monkeys, you know, he get afraid and he was like, listen, we got to go. I ain't ever coming back here again. Them monkeys didn't like me. Rosemarie got a big old kick out of it. Honey, Rosemarie, me and you both, honey. Me and you both. So, it was time to go back to the resort, okay? And it was time to have a nice romantic dinner. It was beautiful, okay? They set that up really nice. And they both looked nice, okay? And he done took a shower. Rosemarie done got herself together. I was like, okay. So they're having a nice little romantic dinner. And so here comes Ed, okay? 4th of 11 brings up the sister. And he says, listen, I love you, but I don't know if I want to marry you or, you know, spend the rest of my life with you because I still have, you know, some questions. All right, now this is Ed. Ed done asked this girl about the STD test. Then asked this girl about the X. So now he wants to know if she was involved with the sister asking about the money. And so he asked, he says, listen, your sister asked me for some money. Were you involved in that? And Rosemarie looked at him like, what? Rosemarie said, no. She said, I had no idea. She said, I didn't know my sister was asking you for any money. I didn't have anything to do with it. And here's Ed. Oh, okay. All right. Listen, hey, I believe you. If you say that you had nothing to do with it, I believe you. And so Rosemarie was like, all right, so you believe me. So are we going to get married or what? Okay, what is the problem? I love you. I want to marry you. I want to take my kid, get over to the United States by any means necessary. Y'all, I truly think that Rosemarie loves 4th of 11. Do y'all think so? I think she does. I think that she really cares for 4th of 11. And I think that she does want to marry him. And I also think that she wants to have children with him. I really do believe that. Do y'all think I'm foolish in thinking that? What y'all think? So anyway, so here's 4th of 11. Now he's questioning her. He's questioning her, see if she's telling the truth and everything. And then come to find out that he's holding something back himself. See, Rosemarie wants 2 more children with this 65, 75, 85, 95-year-old leprechaun. That's what she wants. So here is 4th of 11 saying, listen, okay, I don't want any more kids. But see, I'm not telling her that. Because see, Rosemarie think that they're going to get married and she's going to have a couple of more children. But see, Ed too busy questioning her honesty that he can't be honest with her himself. 4th of 11, tree stump. So he was like, I'm holding back. I need to tell her that I don't want children. So they go to the beach. She's out there swimming and he's calling he phoned a friend. And so the friend is giving him some advice. And so anyway, the friend said, listen, if you don't want any children, okay, and you want a vasectomy, and she wants children, honey, you're going to have to let that go. Okay, you're going to have to decide. You're going to have to tell her and see how she takes it. Or if she wants children, hey, you just have to move on. Okay, so 4th of 11, you know, he says that he's nervous about telling her that he don't want children. Y'all know that is it, y'all. All right, y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. All right, and until next week, friends. Bye.